white men against white women. It's a civil war. It's a civil war that's happening. And then I thought I would, because I've been thinking about this for some time, and I just wanted just to give my 2 cents out there, just as a humble Nigerian dude out there. White women want power. White women want to control Hollywood, and I've always said this is what I've always said, which is true. White men rule the world. White women control the world because women control men. And there's a civil war that is happening between white women and white men. White women, with this whole, what they want to call it, the SJW, Me Too movement, inclusion and everything, white women wants to get into a position where they now control the narrative, where they're now making films. They're now the ones who are writing the stories, putting these things forward. Because in their minds, white men have treated them badly, and this is now payback. That's why you have the character of Ray, because apparently Leia was mistreated by white men. That's why people are saying, why can't we have a female Ghostbusters? Why can't we have a female Ocean's 11? Why can't we have a female this, a female that? Because white women want to pretty much get back at white men. There's just something that I realized here. Now, look, if you look at the history of what white men have done, of course, you're looking at, I mean, I'm reading a book now talking about, colonialism and what they've done, how they've raped, pillaged, slavery, all that kind of stuff. That's all true. That's all true. And that's just the darkness of the humanity that exists. But there's another thing that exists, and this is what I said to myself. Everything I really love and enjoy, entertainment wise, everything I really love and enjoy entertainment wise was made by white men. The Matrix was made by two white individuals. Batman was made by a white man. Spider-Man conceived by two white people. You want to talk about Rambo? You want to talk about Back to the Future? You want to talk about Transformers? You want to talk about Ninja Turtles? You want to talk about Top Cat? I mean, everything I've really enjoyed, either through childhood or how I am now, is all because of white men. So I say to myself to this is that if let's just create a scenario where white women now were in charge of all entertainment. So white women, they were the ones that are writing, directing, and in front and behind the camera. Would I enjoy that as a consumer? Because I say to myself that apart from Catherine Bigelow, who obviously did Point Break, and a few other pretty good films as well, The Hot Locker, and Amy Hennig, who wrote the amazing script of Legacy of Kain Soul River. I can't think of many white women who've created anything that I've truly enjoyed. And even the stuff that Bigelow and Thing Point Break isn't one of my favorite films of all time, but I do give props to that story of Soul River written by Amy Hennig from Naughty Dog. But apart from that, so if I'm a consumer, I wouldn't actually enjoy it if white women were in power and they created everything that was to do with entertainment. So as much as we want to wait to hate a white men and everything, you've got to just take a step back and be like, do we really want to live in a world where white men control everything and create everything? Do we? You have to keep it that, because let's keep it real. All of the truly great things, my God, Terminator, conceived by a white man. Aliens, Predator. I mean, I can go down the list, was conceived by white men. So even I say we don't want white men creating any more of this stuff, we want white women doing this stuff, I'm like, then I'm out. Because this is what I say very, very, very simply. I'm all for inclusion. Please, because I feel that there should be choice, and there should be greater choice. But just give me the power of choice. Don't enforce one product down on me and say, no, you must take this product, you must accept this product. No, that's just being harsh. Don't force a particular product down on me. Give me the flipping choice. And if I was given the flipping choice, I'd be like, this whole female white woman thing is just not for me. And I just think that when people really think about it, white men, like for me, look, as I said again, I'm against this whole race bending thing. Spider-Man has been my favorite character ever since I can remember. And he's a white kid. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, that's a white man. That's a white man. You know, so Marty McFly, one of the best characters of all time. That's a white dude. Neo, it's a white dude. Created by white men. So I think that this whole that's just what I'm saying. Is that I don't know what white women want. I do not know what white women want, but I know what I want. Is that I, as a audience member, I don't think white women can give me anything that I'll enjoy. And if it's a scenario where white men are no longer creating stuff, because the track record of them creating stuff that I've liked, not just everything, but a lot of the stuff that I've liked have come from white men. So if you're a scenario where we don't want white men creating any stuff, we want it to be mostly white women, maybe entertainment is going to suffer. Maybe it will suffer. That's just me. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out.